Hi there, welcome to this tutorial on how to handle those .csv files in Python. Whether you're diving into data science or just organizing an inventory, learning to read, write, and parse CSV files is essential. Let's break down everything you need to know to get hands-on with CSV files in Python. In this tutorial, we'll cover creating a new CSV file from scratch, reading CSV files line by line, parsing and accessing specific columns, writing new data into CSV files, organizing data with headers, filtering data from CSV files, tips on handling larger CSV files. We'll be using Jupyter Notebook, but feel free to follow along with any idea. Let's jump right. Let's start by creating CSV file from scratch. This will help us set up a sample file for the tutorial. Here is how to create one if it doesn't already exist. This opens the file in write mode, which creates the file if it doesn't exist. The first write row method adds headers and the following rows add data. Keep in mind, W mode overrides existing files. If you want to add data without replacing, use A mode for append. Now that we have a CSV file, we will use Python built-in CSV module. Here, impute CSV imputes the module for handling CSV files. While this line of code opens the CSV in read mode and automatically closes it after reading. The CSV.reader file reads each row as a list of values, while this for loop loops through and prints each row. If you see a file path error, ensure your file is in the same folder as your code. Reading each row is handy, but often we need specific column by name. Let's access our CSV file as a dictionary, making each column a key. The CSV.dateReader reads the file as a dictionary so we can access column by name. While this prints specific columns, if column names have spaces, you will need to match them exactly, including any spaces or characters. Let's add more data by writing to CSV file. Here is how. Mode equals W. Write mode opens the file for writing, while this creates a writer object for CSV, and this adds one row of data at a time. Each time you use the W mode, it overrides the file. Make sure you are okay with replacing existing data. Now let's add headers for each column using the date writer, which makes organized data easier. Field names specify the column names, while cv_writer.writer header adds the header row, and this adds rows as dictionaries. Remember, forgetting this leaves out column names. Let's see how to filter rows. For instance, let's get data for people over 25. The if statement converts age to an integer and filters for values over 25. Print row prints only the rows meeting our criteria. Useful for large data sets where we only need specific entries. When dealing with large files, loading everything into memory can slow things down. Using Python's pandas library makes large file handling faster and more flexible. The bd.readCSV method loads the entire file into a data frame, while this filters rows with age over 25. Pandas is optimized for large data and provides more flexibility. And that's it. You've learned how to read, write, and parse CSV files in Python. But we're just getting started. In future videos, we will dive deeper, like analyzing data with pandas and creating visual charts. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video so you don't miss out on our next tutorial. Thanks for watching and see you next time.